sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Half size when it's choppy, keep the risk in control. Plan trade ideas, let the vision unfold. No trades is a trade, that's the truth that I hold. Make every move count, yeah, that's how you grow. Flip back through the pages yesterday in the log. HTF analysis cutting through fog. Red folders on the calendar, I'm letting them pass. 5 minutes from the open, now I'm sitting on my hands. Yeah, I wake up, clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Hey, ABC setups, keep the risk on track. I'm hitting max, man, never giving it back. Don't let a runner get in front of the plan. Take the base hit, stack it up, that's the jam. Every trade gets a story journal line by line. Copy trader set, yeah, the system aligned. And before I hit the button, gotta stop, gotta wait. Look for reasons not to trade, that's how you elevate. It's patience, it's progress, it's lessons I learn. Every page in the journal makes the tables turn. From the pre-flight checks to the moment I play, I'm just grateful for the grind every single day. Yeah, I wake up, clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Yeah.
Check, check. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're getting a little move here. And so we have IB set and perfect set. I'm gonna have to wait for another 15 minutes, but it looks like it just could push. It really could just keep pushing here. So I had an IB short right when I got off stream on the London stream, and I don't know why I talked myself out of it because it was right after this newsprint, and I ended up closing it for $100. It had already gone to be like 250 or something, so I could have gotten my base hit, but I just didn't lock it in. And then I just watched it go to the full TP, which was right here. First TP, I forget, I had a reason, was right here. It was for like a deviation of the initial balance, and now we have New York initial balance set. So I'm going to wait for one more candle here, and then I can potentially take a short here. Even though I already missed this full short, it doesn't matter. And we also got to close below this support resistance zone, so I'm also allowed to short it for that. So I'm not though at the moment, but yeah, this could be a breakout short here. It's not what I was planning on, but I don't mind it. It would be like this, right? Something like this. Yeah, what up, Mel Billing in the house? DR Trader, Dr. Trader, Kelvin. Good morning, guys. Lunamod. Good morning, everyone. So I'm gonna wait for this IB trade. Let's see if we get the 15-minute close below. Everything looks very bearish still, and yeah, it's interesting because the short, I did really like it. I forget what talked me out of it. If it was just the news, I think the CVD was a choppy on ES, and it looked like once it went over, it could be really good because it had gone back up. But yeah, that CVD was going up on ES. And so I'm not taking the breakout trade, but we're watching it happen right here. I had put it on here, breakout short. I'm not taking it though. So another thing I've been thinking about today is, so on this new account, I got an eval. I'm gonna trade it going for bigger targets with the initial balance breakouts. So I'm going to use deviations of IB, and depending on the chart though, sometimes I will lock it in, I'm sure, but I'm mostly gonna like plan on that, and I'm gonna size accordingly to that. So I'll probably size down and also have stops a little bit looser on it too. So I'm gonna be a little more discretionary with the stops, and I'm gonna go for the full TPs. I'm gonna try to only risk 250 bucks. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be able to make 2 to 3 times that if it really does go. So I'm gonna keep trying to grow and practice that. But meanwhile, I'm gonna keep doing my scalps and keep locking in the base hits on my funded accounts, which I had that good trade on earlier. But let's see, can you see it? Yeah. So these are all just evals, and this is the sim. I was trying to make some new ATM strategies. So this was the trade I took in the fund it. So I am up on the session right now. I'm up about 135 bucks. Yeah, the short looks really good actually. So I want to watch it go without me here. And yeah, I'm gonna watch this go. It was something like this. Let's see if it hits 5 points. But so really what I'm gonna wait for is this 15-minute candle here. We got 10 minutes left, and 5 minutes look great. I have my toss chart back up. It was like I messed it up. I messed it up the other day. So I couldn't use it, but now I got it back. I had to get my workspace, load it back in. So I'm happy to have a toss back. It makes it a little bit easier for me. And yeah, I'm going to look for this IB breakout on the 15-minute. And otherwise, I mean, I could even look for the failed auction here. All right, I'm gonna let this candle. Sorry, I'm responding to a message right here. Let's see. I'm also watching gold, but it hasn't been going anywhere. I'm doing tech support over here. Sorry guys, I'm having to do tech support, I guess, or something. Okay, so back. What's up, Annie? Okay. W on gold trade. Let's go, Kelvin. What you get? Oh, you take the short? Right here? Oh, that's a 4-hour chart. What's going on here? No, not that. Let's see, 30-minute. Was it this trade up here? Alright, well, we are making our way down. I could end up shorting gold at these lows. And I'm waiting for this 5 more minutes for the... Man, I'm getting a lot of messages right now. 5 more minutes for this candle close. It's looking good. Everything's looking bearish. The one thing I'm not... Okay, yeah. NQ, the CVD is looking good. On ES, it's looking a little chopped. So I'm going to be prepared either way. If we get this, I'm going to short it. Okay. All right, I think I'm all locked in. I want to wait for this candle close here in 3 minutes, and then everything's looking good for me to short. So look at the short. I'm sharing. Okay, I can share the other screen too, whatever we want here, but this is what I'm looking to short. I have my other screen up finally so I can see all the trades. All the charts, the 5-minute, 30-minute, all together, 15-minute. And then I am, yeah, look at this. We got the breakout IB on NQ. Gold is still coming down here. Good job on that short. What up, Sovereign in the house? Nice. Dr. Trader's also in the short. Let's go. Alright guys, so I'm looking at this IB short. We got room all the way down to 6660. Alright, 2 minutes. Everything's looking good. The one thing that's chopped though is this ES CVD. Let's look at the CVD though on this chart. It looks so much more bearish. That's so weird how sometimes it just looks different. Just depends, I guess, on... Yeah, no, CVD looks great on here. Okay, we're gonna take it. 1 minute and 30 seconds. If this goes back and closes above IB, guys, that's hilarious. Either way, it shows how close it is. So the initial balance on, guys, or not the initial balance, the cumulative volume delta looks completely different to me on Bookmap than it does on TradingView. Yeah, I really don't get it. Guys, it's completely different. Completely different. So we bounce at IBL. Look at that. We bounce right at IBL. Closing right back in. Might have to wait another 15 here. Let's look at DMD on Insta. Oh, for that giveaway account. Let's go. Here, let's see if we can get that to you right now. Huh, I don't... these are old. I gotta find the sheet. Let's see. Guys, we close back in the IB. Alright, I'm trying to get you these. I'm trying to send you your Apex code. Let's see. Apex works for your country. First thing I need to ask. So guys, I am going to wait for this potential gold trade. And another, I'm gonna have to wait for another candle on the IB. Or maybe, maybe I take a failed auction here if it looks bullish and I'll wait for the 30-minute close. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait another 15 here. And look at that little bounce there. That was 10 points real quick on ES. Right to IB mid. Man, I wonder if that's just a clean trade right there, guys. 15-minute close back up. And look at that. Right to VWAP. I'm interested in that trade. I'm going to be right back. And right back down. Look at that. Crazy. Look, my IB line's drawing weird. There's a gap. It should be up here. That's so weird. So I'm gonna have to wait another 10 minutes for this. So let's look at gold. Otherwise, yeah, I don't have any other trade here. We're well below the range. Man, this looks solid for the shorts. See if we can break below IB, and then I'm going to look for that initial balance breakout short. Alright, so let's see if we get this close below. It's going to look really good, especially after that retesting the support resistance. Let's go back to the 15-minute. And yeah, look at what happened. So I had this my projection was this, and it played out perfectly. I drew it on from up here. So that played out perfectly. Of course, I only took $100 from that trade right there. And other than that, no other entry at the moment unless I took one of these 30-minute closes below. So I'm going to wait. What's up, session flow? Let's see if we get this close below, and then I'm going to send it. Alright, so NQ is below IB already. Let's peek at gold real quick. Still not breaking down. I'm looking at gold. I would only be able to do this in my evals or not in Apex. All right, let's see what this does. We got 10 minutes here, 9 minutes. It's also top of the hour, 6. Okay, yeah, not the 4 hour, right? No, not the 4 hour. We already had the 4 hour close. Yeah, let's peek at that 4 hour real quick, guys. Look at that bearish close right there. Oof. Good. We got room down, so I'm gonna remain bear for now. Let's see what happens on this close. So we do have a 30-minute close. So I mean, I could, if it flips and we close above suddenly, then I could look for the failed auction. But it's actually, it would probably at that point, I mean, yeah, I don't think I can't imagine taking it. So yeah, this candle is actually potentially going to be green. If this closes above IB, it's actually a green candle here, but closing below that support resistance, look at this downtrend here. Yeah, I'm just not gonna probably want to long that in any way, so I'll most likely just wait for this. But the failed auction is something I want to start looking into more. I want to learn from Joey a little bit about it, just because a lot of times that's the opposite of the trade that I'm taking, so I feel like it's good to kind of be able to watch for that as well. All right, Annie, I got a code for you right here. I'm gonna DM you on Insta. Apex works, right? I can't. I'm trying to find you on here. Maybe it's hidden. What is your Insta? I don't see you. Oh, here we go. I got you. All right, how much time we got? 5 more minutes. Let's look at gold. Potential breakout in gold too. CVD is starting to build up right now on ES, so not what I want to see if I take the short. NQ is just kind of bottomed out, it looks like, but ES it's been like actively going up during this time here, the last like 5-10 minutes. Let me make sure I zoom out a little bit though. Yeah, it's just been grinding up over the last hour, so not really what I want to see for the short. And we might not actually get that close below anyways. Three minutes. As it looks really gray outside. Dang, it's gonna rain. I was gonna try to do some work outside today. We'll see. So how's everyone doing? If you're hanging in the chat, curious, are you up on the day? 1 if you're green, 2 if you're red. What up, Visionary? 3 if you're no trades or break even. So we got 2 minutes for this close, and you know, if everything else looks good except for that one CVD, I might still take it because the CVD on Bookmap looks, I mean not Bookmap, on TradingView looks way more bearish. Man, what's going on with this one though? It looks so weird. A mixed bag here, Mel's 2, Kelvin 1. On my funded accounts, I'm 1. In my evals, I'm down. All right, let's see. We got 2 minutes or 1 minute. I guess anything could happen. I need to be ready, but I'm just seeing these buyers come in, but they can't really get it anywhere. So if we do close below, I might still take this. Same thing that kind of happened earlier. I was hesitant with the short I had from the highs here because the same thing was happening on ES. It was grinding up the CVD, the buyers were present. Meanwhile, NQ had been selling off, their CVD had been going down. And so here we go, we're about to get this candle close above IB. And I might have to wait for a whole other, I might have to wait for another 15 minutes. There we go, so it held. Well, NQ almost closed below too. Man, NQ might close below still. It closed right at the bottom. That's wild. Yeah, it closed right above on NQ. So yeah, we didn't get the close below, so it makes me want to just be patient for the next candle, follow my rules. Yeah. Nothing else I can really do here. That is a 30-minute close too, so I mean I could call that a failed auction. But it still looks overall pretty bearish. The CVD on ES though is just grinding, so there are buyers here. NQ is kind of holding for the moment, so I mean I could call that failed auction. I could maybe take it on one eval. Price action wise though, it looks like we're just going to keep breaking down here. Alright guys, so we are getting this breakdown of IB right now. I'm thinking about, man, it's like it looks really good. Let's see, ES. Part of me wants to take the trade anyways. So maybe and this looks no, I'm not a speaker if that's what you're asking, Fede. I'm not a speaker. Austin said next year I get, he wants me to talk. You're red on the day, but it should have been good green. They had closed early, head to the side hustle. Well, better safe than sorry if you had to close it. You couldn't watch your trade. I think sounds like you did the right thing. Guys, we're getting this IB break. I'm gonna drive. Yeah, it's only like a few hours for me. All right, guys. So if we get this 15-minute close here, I'm going to be looking for that. We have 10 minutes left. Alright guys, so I'm all set up here. If we get this breakout below, I'm going to take it on account number 47. That's the one that's that's close to payout now. I thought it was at a payout. It says I'm at a payout. It says eligible, but then when I go to take it, because there's a violation, they still actually don't mean it. So it's kind of annoying. But I'm going to take it on evals as well. And let's see. Okay, minis in the eval, mini in one apex, and times 2 micros in 2 of my other apex PAs. And if this closes above after that 30-minute, man, I might consider the failed auction idea. If it can't break, try to take it back up to VWAP or like the middle of IB. But as of right now, we're holding below. The 5 minutes look really bearish. The 5-minute EMAs. The one thing that's psyching me up is the ES CVD. It's still, I mean, it looks like it's coming down, especially when we look at the trading view chart. But on Bookmap, I don't get why it's so different, but it's really painting a different picture right here. It's, on Bookmap, it's going up. On trading view, it's going down. I really can't explain it. Let's see on the 5-minute, are we getting a divergence here? Nope. I'm watching this. We do have an overall kind of div playing out right now, like this. So this is what I'm looking for a potential bottoming sign, in which case I could take the failed auction. We're having trouble closing below this New York initial balance. You're not liking how price moves New York session, not trading, just enjoying the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, I've been getting used to London. I won't lie. I kind of like London. Like, I'm like, man, what if I just copy trade it on my accounts and called it good? One day at a time on London. Take really good trades, copy trade. Not bad, right? But I want to keep my channel going and stay consistent, keep streaming and everything. Yeah, London's been awesome, Visionary. Yeah, I agree. London's been super clean. Guys, it looks like we're gonna get this IB breakout. So 7 more minutes, 6 more minutes. Have to be patient. I don't like to see this div forming down here. Let's see if we get anything here. I'll show you guys the account totals. This one of these is just the sim account, so ignore that. But so we have the 2 evals and then my funded accounts. That would have been a full win trade. Oh my god, I should have held that. That was a really good short from up here. Alright, looking good. I have so many thoughts around trying to hold these TPs, so it's like I'm like I could put on 2 micros while I'm doing the 1 mini, but at that point it's like I might as well just trade micros and just hold a few runners, right? But just to experiment. So for now my plan is to use my Rithmic accounts to hold the runners and size down a little bit while I'll be doing the base hits and locking it in on my Apex accounts, because that's how I've been trading them. So I want to just keep staying consistent. But on this new account I'm starting on TPT, I'm thinking to hold it for the full take profit and going for a deviation, like 1 deviation of IB as my TP1, 2 deviations for TP2, and otherwise, like if there's something else here structurally there, you know, I'm open. Like we got room down here, so it's like I could really even go for the 3rd deviation, which is crazy. Yeah, 25.90. Yeah, it's like literally exactly where these lows are. Yeah, that's wild. It's not letting me move things around on a toss. Okay, that's weird. Attis. Alright, so we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Sometimes I feel like I need a way to burn time so I don't get bored between my trades. But I guess we can look at gold. Oh guys, gold is making the breakout too. It's a little choppy here though for me. What do you think about the short, Brick? I'm looking to enter here on my funded accounts. Alright guys, I'm gonna get ready for this trade. All right, looking good. All right, we're getting this close below. Everything looks bearish. CVD start to go back down on ES. I'm gonna take it. Let's look at confluences. Mag 7, all red, except for Apple. Well, no, all red, duh. Yeah, not everything's red. All right, here we go. We got the close. We got a top wick already. I don't think in this situation I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick because it looks really good. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Well, I'm just gonna give it a few ticks like that. Everything looks great. I want to stay zoomed in so that I can manage the trade well. And I don't know what chart do you guys want, this one or this one? There we go, we are entered. Oh shoot, I'm on MES F. Oh no, I am on ES. Yeah, okay, we're on ES. Yeah. Oh, here, let me just put it over here. All right, trade is entered. Dude, I saw the MES alerts pop up and I was so confused. I forgot because we're copy trading. Okay, so now we got a bottom wick, top wick. So if I were to enter at the break of this bottom wick, you know, we wouldn't have been entered yet, but now there it goes. I'm gonna get a quick screenshot. New York at 11:16. This is in my Apex accounts. We have ES and MES. It's an initial balance breakout. 15.85 strat, continuation of initial balance low for the short. VWAP is above and angled down, so we have a good confluence there. It's above and angled down, and yeah, everything looks great. Screenshots in. I'll even screenshot our P&Ls. Boom. Okay, so 5 points. Oh shoot, not that. 5 points is right here. I guess I think I like my stop loss. I guess it's just max risk. I could maybe tighten it up here, and then that's almost cutting 25% of the risk. But I've just been giving him the max risk pretty much, and so I'm just getting used to it. I get stopped out or not. One more breakdown, I could also trail my stop down to like right here and take like half risk. That's another way to look at it. CVD looks bearish. EMAs look bearish. On the 5 minute, we're having these divergences at these lows. Multiple divergences that we've gotten. And right here as well. That's the one thing I don't like, but I mean, what can you do? The one thing I don't like. Other than that though, everything looks really good. But I'm gonna start paying it. Maybe if I always pay attention to this and I keep losing trades when it's like that, I can note it in my journal. Yeah, maybe I'll even take another screenshot of this for fun. Just to show what I'm looking at. Big divergence here. And I'm getting calendar alerts. Alright, I want to add this to a journal, another screenshot, and then I am pretty good to go on my journaling. I wonder if it's even possible to hit a payout on this trade. I think it is. I'd have to hit a max win. In the stream chat? Oh yeah, at that hotel? Oh, that's the Hard Rock. Okay, so but we're staying at a different hotel. So that's not where the actual conference is, but we will be going there. Surely. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called right now. It's really nice, right on the beach. It's a super nice hotel. I'm pretty sure it's the same. I mean, maybe it did change hotels, but I think it's at the other one. I forget what it's called right now. I'm gonna have to look it up. But it was really nice. All right, guys. Well, we're in it to win it now. Oh, I'm still unmuted on Discord. I'm in the short here. Everything looks good. NQ is continuing to sell below IB, and so is ES. My entry doesn't look like the best entry ever. But wait, the only other thing I could have really done is I could have entered at the break of these lows or something, but it's gonna chill. See, look at CVD's going down on, and if I have it like inverted or something, it's so different on Bookmap. It's been starting to grind back up on Bookmap. I don't know if it's just the time frame. Yeah, it's not even the time frame. So confusing. All right, coming right back up. We have a little defense here at these EMAs. We have the oh, what EMA is it? The 8. We're right at the 8. Let's see if there's responsive sellers here. I guess that'd be reactive sellers. Reactive. And it looks like we're about to get popped. Yeah, there's room up. Wow, 1,000 lots sitting at 6,700, guys. Okay, well, I'm gonna close this early. I want to get out, even if I save a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look good up there. Okay, we're out. It somehow didn't stop us. Yeah, we're out. Are you see Isaac? I think actually he lives in Fort Lauderdale. I forget where Isaac lives, but he has a Lotus. Alright guys, I stopped out. I actually was interested in taking that for even quicker. Just seeing what Bookmap was doing. We hit that 6,700. That's a good question. Maybe we'll go 4-door sedan, mid-sized. yeah, yeah, unlimited mileage. I'll return it full. So guys, I mean, this price action's still here, but I just don't have the stop loss for it. I would have had to do a much looser stop loss. So I want to wait. Maybe we close back down and I get this trade again. While we're here, I'm going to wait for it because it actually still looks good. But I just didn't have room for that stop. So, you know, we got in at these lows where it closed. So I'm following the strategy though. Everything's good. I'm going to journal this. All right, so we were already up 96.90. And now we're down 325, 331.20. Wait, so that's 428. And then the other two accounts, we were up 1542. And now we're up 70, we're down 71.66. 87.08. Yeah, CVD blast it. We're still in this trend that I don't really want to go long or anything. The failed auction though, we have a 30-minute close right here. With this big divergence. Right back up to New York IB mid. Maybe I do it on I have an Apex eval. Oh, it's a Rithmic eval. So maybe I try it on this Rithmic Apex eval just for fun. Let's see, maybe we get the close back down and we can get back in the trade. That'd be wild. Yeah, look, we're closing back down below IB right after getting stopped But we got 13 seconds. Okay, this is a very interesting scenario. I haven't really had this happen where I just got stopped out and then we're just going to close back below IB. However, I don't... Yep, we closed above IB. It just still looks bearish. So it's like we have a failed auction. Everything still looks bearish though. Yeah, NQ's starting to rally. I might take this on this eval. And so it'd be like a break of this high up to, I don't know, either NY mid, which matches with VWAP, so that's pretty good target. 15 points. It's not bad at all. Okay, so just an eval trade. We'll just watch on this. Well, we can flip it over to the other chart. Why not? This is just an eval. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to send it back to IB mid, I guess. That's also VWAP. So VWAP is at 712. Right here. It's funny though, because sometimes when I have a, like if I have a guest on, it's so much harder to trade. But like being able to talk about my trading out loud, actually, I feel like kind of helps me sometimes. Yeah, like, I mean, I can like speak through the process. Like a lot of times, like I know when I'm doing something wrong because I say it out loud, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to close here and then I'm not doing it or whatever. Just speaking at the computer. Yeah, facts. That's probably more of a sign. Well, actually, those are probably both signs that were crazy. Alright guys, sorry, I was talking to Discord. So look, we got the 30 close above and now we're breaking right back down. So let's put it on the 15-minute chart. Oh, here, let me put it on the other chart. So look at this. Close above, even though we're in this downtrend still. And we're coming right back down. So if we do come back down, I might still take this in the funded accounts. I'd of course have to close out that Apex account, no hedging or whatever. But if I had all my things for the short and it was closing back down, I think I'm going to take it again. We have 10 minutes though, so we have time. So for now, I'll just let this, this is like a practice trade, right, in an eval. Looks like we're gonna, man, it looks bearish. Yo, what up? We got 19 people watching. What's up? What's up? Guys, now it's selling. So if we had a looser stop loss, so where did we get stopped on this? Sell, buy. Guys, it wasn't even my 10 points. Oh yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it would have waked me out. Duh. Yeah, it went more than that. Yeah, so yeah, I would have had a looser stop loss above this candle high that broke through IB, something like that. Let's see how it reacts. We still have this little divergence down here, if it's possible, forming a low, but 8 minutes, we have another candle close below IB, and if so, I'm gonna just take it short. I know we're in this, here, let me show the chart here. So here's what I'm looking at, 15-minute closing back below. This was the trade that we got stopped out on, and we're gonna try again if we get it. Right here. Man, they look so good now. Flat bottom breakout. Let's see. Gonna get stopped on the eval. Oh, look at that bounce. Wild. It's like in this situation, instead of having the automatic stop loss, wouldn't I much rather, look at this right there, it's an extra 125 bucks though, which is quite a bit difference really when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. It makes more sense though, and that's probably why I need to switch to micros and not oversized and just be chill. Right back up. Look at this. We got 6 more minutes. If this candle closes like right in the middle of these other candles, man, I might just not want to keep trading it, but let's see. Closing below though would look really good. If we close below and everything else looks legit, CVV, EMAs, etc., then I might still take the short here. Otherwise, we're just gonna wait and maybe we get the failed auction. Be great. If we get this, might be something I want to look into more in the future, the failed auction, right? I mean, I know Joey's been crushing it with it. So I'm looking for this up to 715. I'm probably going to just lock it in there at 715. Let's see if we can. Okay, so that's IB mid, guys. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna lock it. And we're out. Boom. All right. Well, it's just the eval. I'm in it in one other eval too on the toss. We tap VWAP and IB mid. So, I mean, it could, I think it could go either way. Because it looks like it's gonna rain out there. Alright, my last coffee for the day. Guys, I pretty much drank a whole pot of coffee. Oh, so I did 5 scoops of coffee ground. So for 1 cup though, a lot of times I'll do 2 scoops. So maybe I could call it 2.5. So I might still get this IB breakdown. And if it starts to look bullish here, we could close above other significant levels, and it's a bit higher for PDL. Close back up in this range though. I might flip more bullish, but for now I just wanted to take that trade at VWAP and call it good. And that was a nice push there, you know, 825, lock it in. If this does reverse here, I would expect it to keep going up to New York highs, maybe even like 6732, just a little bit higher here. So yeah, I wish I had taken that in my top 1 futures evals too, but it's not my normal trade. And maybe I'll use this eval. I'll try to remember to take the failed auctions in it more, and then the other eval on take profit trader I'm going to try to use to hold my runners and just kind of practice a few different things. All right, take it easy. 11. What up, Chart Killer in the house? Thank you guys for the dubs. What up, D100? So yeah, let's see what happens here. We hit this VWAP and can chill. Guys, we got the newsletter form. We're going to do giveaways on the newsletter, so keep your eyes peeled. Last time there weren't that many entries in it, so it's good to pay attention. We're going to randomly drop them in the newsletters, links, missions, go comment on this video, stuff like that. So I'm going to pin that to the chat here. In the newsletter, we're putting the news in there for the week and earnings, just like what seemed like the more important earnings. And then I'll do like weekly reviews on like how my P&Ls for the week. So that's what it is. So it's not like something you have to spend that much time on. You just click it, check out, get your news for the week real quick, which I know we're all going to look at anyways, and see how I did the week before, and find the links to join the giveaways. Keep it simple. Have a good day, G. Good work. Good trade. Man, do we think this can hold? I guess we're right at VWAP. I'm not going to take any more trades here. So man, should we lock it up here? I mean, if we close back below IB, I would be open to that trade again. So we are holding. Oh yeah, let's look at what up, Chrono Ember. I need to message you. Guys, we just got this gold breakout. How do we feel about the gold short? It's not the cleanest range right here. This is what I don't like. This chop right here. Like, maybe I already made the trade. Like, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, a couple contracts here, $400 or $500, easy. So I'm kind of interested though. If I take this, I have to take it from the lows, and I can only take it in top one. Well, I'm missing it now, huh? Oh no, what's going on? What time frame am I on, guys? Oh my gosh, I was on the wrong time frame. That's probably my sign to lock out there. I was on the wrong time frame. I was like, wait, why am I missing my trade? Oh, that's why, wrong time frame. So we didn't really get the short. It bounced. So now if I was gonna take it, I guess I would have to wait for another candle close, and that might be getting a little aggressive, taking it below these ones, like just keep adding lines. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. You know, I could. But at that point, it's like I might as well just short. Oh, I'm not showing you guys the right screen. Here we go. So here's what I was thinking I could do. So I was on the wrong, I was looking at this on the hourly or something. I forget, the hourly. So I was like, that was gonna get this close here. Or is it 30? I forget, 30 minute. But I mean, I guess I could take it on the 30. But it's already been like 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm not gonna take it. On the 15, look, we bounced and reject it. So yeah, maybe that is the rejection I want to see from my resistance. But it's not the trade idea. So now I'd have to take the next level short here that we made this little bottom on the 15 minute. And I don't really, it's like really aggressive. And even though I like the short on gold right now, I've been waiting for this level to break. And we got room down. It has been choppy to the left here. And it is lunch hour. So I'm just not going to take that short. There's that's okay. I can miss a trade. We can maybe get one tomorrow, right? So now looking at this potential IB or failed auction. Since I already took the failed auction and got some green on my evals, I'm thinking I'm not going to retake it, even though we could definitely bounce here. Guess I'm just going to lock out here going to lunch hour. So guys, we're going to call it good there. And down in the funded, made a little back on that eval, but good either way. Locked in the trades. I think I traded well today, and I feel like even though I'm down on my funded, no problem. Just keep going the way I trade it today. It's going to be the way I want to keep trading. No trades in funded in London. So yeah, that's it. I think I traded the best I could. We got a breakout and it failed. So not too much to do here. Could I have done it any better? Well, I could have waited for a better bottom wick. I mean, it did go 3 points, so not bad. I could have waited for the breakout of the low of the previous candle and then just gone for 5 points from there. That would have not entered me in the trade. So yeah, a couple things I maybe could have done differently here another day. But otherwise, I did see this div here, and that ended up playing out. So maybe just watching out for that when it looks like a bottom. But other than that, yeah, I think I traded the best I could. And at least we got a little bit on that eval at the end. Alright guys, I had the ES short from up here, but I took it off too quick. I got scared from the news print because the news happened and it went down, but then it kind of stopped, and I don't know, I ended up just cutting it, and then it went to full TP. It would have been a huge trade. That would have been a payout if I held it. So I'm gonna have to well, I'm just not trying to get tripped up about it. I made $100 on it or whatever, so it's fine. But then we took this breakout short down here, and I ate it on that one, so I ended up giving back that profit. If I'd held that for the full win, for one, I would have been locked out already, or for two, I would have lost less on this one if I did take it. So just something I'm watching there. You know, I like to critique my day a little bit, and then though I'd rather just move on and kind of forget about it. So I think we're good in my journal. This one I have to color red. And put the negative sign. There we go. I do have to total these up and then I'm done. So I'm going to total this up. The winning trade after commissions was 96.90. $127.74. And then the losing trade was 428. $87.08 and $87.08. Yeah, the reason I closed out the winning one was because of the news, the 8:30 news. So is what overall, I think good day. That way I trade it, I feel like I'm satisfied that I trade it well and trade it clean, and that'll be it. So I'll live to trade another day, and I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow on the prop for match stream. And today I will trade I spaced out. I looked at the chart again. Tomorrow at the prop for match stream at 4 a.m. or on my stream at 10:30 a.m. I keep changing the time, but we're doing 10:30 now. So I like that, so I can do the IB breakout trade after the first hour of New York has settled. Kind of try to go with the trend, which right now would be waiting for it to continue down. But since we popped here and closed back above, I'm just going to lock out here at lunch hour. So take it easy, guys. I'll see you mañana. All right, ciao. Peace.
Every tick is a voice. Every candle, a question. The market is an auction, and only the patient find the truth.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game. This the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game.
Market is memory, anchored in pain. Levels get tested, patterns remain. Greed says double up, fear says quit. Patience whispers, wait, that's the voice I commit. Every loss is tuition, every drawdown a class. Every journal line written makes the knowledge last. No chase, no tilt, no revenge on the tape. I'm the product of the process, there's no escape.
It's the auction, fear in the
slow where the orders agree. High volume nodes mark the path I see. Excess means turning, rejection in play. Auction finds fair price, then it walks away. RB forms the map, the breakouts the test. Failed auction calls bluff, separates the best. Volume is the language, context the key. Price is the story, I trade what I see.
Balance, excess.